Alright, for this class we were told to make two binders. I have my research binder, which consists of information on the vertebral subluxation theory, wellness development care, subluxation condition-based care, functional neurology and chiropractic, current mechanic systems, and bad medicine. And then I have my office details binder, which is right here. This consists of information on the pre-visit, visit number 1, healthcare classes that I would offer, review of findings, and the progressive exam. The pre-visit tab is the patient's information that I will give to my CA and any staff that I have working that day when this patient will be coming in. It will just give them some basic information about the patient so that they can make the patient feel welcomed and that they are in a welcoming and helpful environment. And then I have information on the visit 1. It would be just some brief history about their family, their health, their chief complaint while they're coming in, and then it will have information pertaining to the OPQRST, which is the onset, how it started, what happened, palliative or provocative things that make it better or worse, the quality of the pain, is it sharp, is it dull, and then is it radiating, and then the site, is it in the leg, is it in the thighs, is it in the back, and then the time, when does it occur, in the morning or in the evening, when you're laying down, things of that nature. Then I will have my review of findings. This will thoroughly explain what was found during the various physical examinations that were performed, and then I will go over the care plan that I've come up with for my patient, stating how long I would like to see them for, when they can kind of sense when they'll be getting better, and then the prognosis, the duration that will take for them to get better. And then I will talk about healthcare classes. This is where I'll be teaching patients about chiropractic, how the nervous system helps and has overall body functions, keys to maintaining overall lifestyle, definition of subluxation, and then chance to show who I am as a doctor and that I know what I'm talking about and that I can help them restore their innate intelligence and get their body back functioning to 100%. Alright, so I have my patient Sam Shepherd here. We're just going to go through some questions. What seems to be the problem that brought you in today, Sam?
I have a pain that starts along like the back of my neck at my hairline, and it goes down all the way into my shoulder blade on my right and left side.
Oh, okay. When did this problem begin?
I think 3 weeks to a month ago. It happened when I dove off my friend's dock in a shallow, well, I didn't think it was as shallow as it was, but into a shallow lake, and I hit my head on the bottom.
Okay. What makes this problem worse? Anything throughout the day?
Yeah, I feel like when I raise my hands over my head, like if I'm trying to reach anything on a high shelf or put groceries away or anything like that, that hurts a lot. And when I turn my head to look behind me, the pain gets worse.
Okay. What seems to make this problem better? Anything?
Uh, Laying on my back helps with only one pillow, because if I use more than one, it kind of puts a lot more stress on my neck, and then the pain tends to get better if I don't reach over my head a lot, but that kind of limits my mobility.
Okay, if you kind of had to put a type of pain this is, like, is it dull, sharp? Like, can you do
Yeah,
that?
I would say it's a dull pain, and it's usually constant. But obviously, like I said, it's worse when I raise my head, my hands over my head,
Okay.
and that's when it becomes like sharp and stinging, and it's almost debilitating.
Okay. Does this condition cause any pain anywhere else in the body?
Yeah, like I said, it goes from the back of my head all the way down into my shoulder blades. So it's pretty it radiates to my shoulders.
Okay. Would you where would you say you feel this condition the worst at, like throughout the day?
Definitely like in my like upper neck, like right. I would say below my hairline would be about where I feel it, and then like I said, in my shoulder blade, but mainly on my neck.
Okay, and then do you experience the pain at any particular time of day? Like when is it worse and like throughout the day, morning, night, afternoon?
Usually when I wake up, um, it's worse. I think it's just because I haven't been moving around throughout the night, and it's pretty bad then. And then throughout the day, if I'm doing anything overhead, it gets worse too. But then when I lay down at night, it usually tends to get better. So
Okay. All right. Well, based on this information, I think we'll be able to put together a pretty good care plan for you and get you well back on your way to being 100%.
okay.